Me tell them say Forbes, all of the girl can afford. Don't know so that they love to see all the things in the Ford. All of the girls can afford. Don't know so that them love to drive all the Ford. Bless them. Hey yo, Sean Paul, right here on the Ford magazine, freestyling and letting them know. You know what I mean? Bless up.
All of me hot girls want get it up, bust up inna the atmosphere. All of me hot girls want live it up, show them say you know no care. All of my fat girls want big it up, bust up inna the atmosphere. All of me hot girls want live it up, show them say you know no care. Girl, you know you look very fine. The man them a line up and them a look aside.
Tell me about your vision and your new album, and kind of how it's different from your previous work.
You know, I think that I've been blessed in this career to bring dancehall music to a massive people internationally. I've taken it to crazy heights. I never dreamed that I would get a Source Award, a Billboard Award, a Grammy, an American Music Award. That's crazy to me. And this time around, I just felt to experiment. I felt to have these other great producers like Benny Blanco, who appears on the album, Rico Love, who produces tracks on the album, and Stargate. I wanted to have them produce dancehall from their perspective, and that's what this album is about. And I think it's really cutting edge, and that's why I call it the Tomahawk Technique. Tomahawk is an axe. It's kind of like an ancient axe. It goes into dance music, and one of the producers, his name is Rico Love. I asked him before I got there, I said on the phone to him, I'm trying to mix dancehall music with what is happening nowadays, which is a trend for dance music. And as I got into the studio, there's a song on the album called Body. The rhythm was playing, and I was like, yo, it was dancehall, and then it kind of turned into dance music. And I was like, that's exactly what I want.
Your promotion strategy, it's been a little unorthodox in that you've released, in many other countries, many months before the US. Tell me about that.
Well, the trend that happened with my career, as I said, I blew up worldwide, and then after 2006, 2007, I started to do so much world touring. There's a territory that's just remained big for me all throughout these years, France. There are people that I could put out one song now, and a lot of people over there would know it. And so they've been following my career is what I'm trying to say. And the album, when I was doing this work, I was tweeting about it, and they were like, wow, let's hear it. And they kept giving me positive feedback. So we said, let's drop the album there first and see what happens. Of course, it's a testing ground because, as I'm saying, it's something that's cutting edge and that's never really been done before from a dancehall artist. In this album, I'm asking Stargate, hey, make some dancehall, let me hear it. We did a lot of tracks. Some of them weren't so dancehall oriented, some of them were. The ones that were ended up on the album. And yeah, it's been a long ride. So France was the first territory. Germany and Japan, I think, was next. Japan has a real strong love for dancehall music over the years. There's concerts there with 20,000 kids that come to watch dancehall artists, and it was something, it's been a main staple for some of our dancehall artists over the years. And so those territories were the first that I dropped, first place that I would drop the album. That was earlier this year. In April, I did a tour just the other day in France, and just kicked it off at first. Then after that, I dropped it in my own home country, which is in June.
And how do you ensure that dancehall kind of maintains its own identity, within this kind of melding with kind of pop and dance music?
That's kind of a difficult thing, because a lot of people, sometimes, people like to put you in a box or put things in a box. Oh, that's orange, it's orange shirt, or that's yellow, and you know what I mean? But I think that I've transcended so much from just being the dancehall artist that I was to an international pop figure right now. As I said, my music is called dancehall music. It's very closely oriented to the BPMs. If you listen to Temperature, the BPM is kind of very close to any Rihanna song that's really doing well in the dance world right now. Things go around in circles. Like, I just met Shannon the other day. She's an amazing artist from the early 80s, late 80s or so. Yeah, early 80s. Let the music play, you know what I mean? And she's dance music. And I'm like, I said to her, you know, everybody's following you nowadays, mommy. And she laughed and she said, yeah, and it's come full circle. I mean, and I think that starts from Donna Summer and God rest her soul in disco music era. I'm using what is very popular right now to kind of show people that, yeah, I'm down with that, but here's my flavor to add to it also.
And I gotta ask one more question. The Mohawk.
Yeah, I just got tired of the braids, man. I mean, a lot of my fans, I can't apologize for what I'm doing. I love me. I'm doing me. And so people are like, yo, you know, why did you do that? That was your trademark. And I'm like, no, my trademark's my voice and my music. And so follow that. Me wanting to have a rebirth and be fresh is something a lot of artists have done, from Madonna to, you know, Lenny Kravitz. Everybody cuts their hair. Come on, get used to it.
Justin Bieber.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, it's style, and we have a saying in Jamaica that style is style, and it can't be spoiled. It just goes around in circles. I mean, you know, barefoot pants in the '70s, and then Bigfoot pants in the late '90s, and then, you know, I mean, it comes back. So yeah, that's my thing. I use style. I don't let it abuse me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.